I've heard of some celebrities doing this. There's different ways to do it, but consuming the placenta. Being a first time mom, there were some things that I did that may not be considered traditional or that maybe a lot of people don't even think about doing. And honestly, with me being 8 months pregnant now, so this will be my second time around, I would do these things again. So I just wanted to like share these with you guys because for one, a lot of people don't know, don't think about it, or it's never even crossed their minds, okay? Now, one of these things may blow you guys' mind. Just stick with me here, I promise. Just stick with me. And then the other one is maybe, more so coming around, more so being, heard of now. But the very first thing that I did with my firstborn that I will definitely be doing with my secondborn son is delayed cord clamping. This is where you don't allow the doctors to clamp your umbilical cord the moment that the baby comes out. Wait a second. Let it finish pumping. It's going to pulsate. It's going to pulsate just like your heartbeat. When it finishes pulsating, that's when they can clamp the cord. Fine with me, okay? This could take 2 to 5 minutes, or sometimes people want to leave it for longer. Now, a lot of doctors, I will say, it's kind of like they get annoyed when you ask them to do this. So you really got to advocate for it or have somebody that's going to advocate for you, or give birth outside of the hospital so that you can give birth on your own terms and how you want to do it. Get a doula, get a midwife, go to a birthing center. Many different options for you to give birth in a way that you feel is safe for you. But delayed cord clamping has been associated with so many benefits. Delaying the clamping of the cord can give the baby increased blood volume and iron levels. So this means that the baby can receive up to 30% more blood flow from the placenta, and then this gives them a lower risk of running into anemia. It also gives them a better oxygen supply as well as improved circulatory and cardiovascular stability. It also lowers the risk of brain bleeds, and it gives them enhanced stem cell transfers. And stem cells are crucial for immune function. So like with my son now, who's 3 years old, I did this with him. And I promise, I feel like it made a difference in his life. I feel like that's the reason why he's so smart. He's so intelligent at 3 years old. If you know my son, then you know it's something different about little dude. Little dude a little different. That's all I'm saying. And so for that matter, whether it was the delayed cord clamping or not, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do it again because I feel like it works. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you guys may have heard of people doing this. I've heard of some celebrities doing this. There's different ways to do it, but consuming the placenta. Now, listen, I've heard like the Kardashians. I've heard the Kardashians fried their placenta up like it was a steak and ate it. Just ate it like it was. Listen. Hey, I may be carnivorous. And I may love steak. Well, that's not the type of steak that I'm looking for at all. I could not do that. But what I could do was I participated in placenta encapsulation. And I've never even talked to anybody about this. So y'all like the first people to hear this, besides my husband, of course. But like, I never talked to anybody about this. So this is really interesting because for one, I want to know who else has done this process. Like, I know that this is becoming more and more popular these days. But I know like 3 years ago when I gave birth to my first son, I ain't hear nobody talking about this for real. So I really want to know like who all has done this, heard of this, thinking about doing this, kind of on the fence about it. I just really want to know, and that's who this conversation is for. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's just talk about it. So I had my placenta encapsulated, which means that I had a doula come to the hospital, pick my placenta up, and do the preparings of it, where it's dehydrated and dried and crushed up into like a powder and then put into capsules for you to take as a pill, right? I still got some, so hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. I actually keep them as like a little memoir. So, I ain't opened it in a long time. It smell like smell like vitamins. It really does. It really smell like vitamins. But this is what it looks like. So this is my actual placenta. This is my actual placenta, dried and put into little capsules, and I would take 2 of these a day, and just, you know, drink them down with some water or something. That's very interesting. Drink them down with some water or something like that, just like you would any other vitamin, any other supplement, or anything like that. But why? Why would a person want to do this? So the reason why I decided to do it was for the potential benefits. And I say potential because this is one of those things that's that's a relatively new practice where there's not a lot of extensive research on it, and people are still just kind of unsure on what's what. But like I said, I did it with my first son. As you can see, I didn't finish all of them, but I did finish about half, and that's just because I got tired of taking pills that first time. Like, I just got tired. Like, remembering to take some every day can get, like, you know, but this time, I'm going to be serious about it, and I'm going to do it all the way through. Especially because I plan on breastfeeding this time around. So, benefits of the placenta. Hormonal support. It's nutrient rich. Gives you potential mood and energy boost. It supports wound healing. The placenta produces hormones like oxytocin, estrogen, and progesterone, which helps with your postpartum recovery. It contains nutrients such as iron, protein, and other essential nutrients that are believed to help with postpartum healing as well. It can be a potential mood and energy booster. So some mothers who have consumed their placenta have reported reduced postpartum depression symptoms and increased energy levels after consuming the placenta. The placenta is rich in growth factors and may aid in tissue repair. I mean, like I said, for me, I definitely experienced, the first time around, I definitely experienced more energy. I definitely experienced better mood after taking it. And I was breastfeeding, and I felt like it was going to help my breastfeeding, my flow or whatnot. But I stopped breastfeeding kind of early on this last time. But this time I want to take breastfeeding like all the way. I want to go all out. Okay, I want to oversupply. I just want to do it big when it comes. This is something that this is something that I just wanted to share with you guys, for one, because I've never had this conversation with anyone. So I just wanted to come and have this conversation with y'all and see what your thoughts are on it, and see would you do it? Have you heard of somebody doing it? Do you know anybody that does it? You know somebody now if you didn't know before. But because I did it with my first son, and I'm going to do it with my second son, because for me, I feel that it had a significant effect on him and the way that he's grown, and I want that same thing for my next son. So I recommend it. I'm gonna do it again, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes.